First of all, I have a couple of announcements to make.
Louder.
Can everyone hear me okay? I can't talk about it differently. A couple of announcements for Street and Cheryl. I've heard from the manager there's no swimming allowed in white hats. And
I
Mike,
came all this way for not that.
Mike Sheeran. I know he's around I know he's around somewhere, but the answer from the band is no, you can't sing with them. Even though your last name's Sheeran, it's not Ed. Okay. Also, one more thing.
None of them
this
is here, you see?
Brandon
None
and
of them.
Anishka's wedding. So if those names are not familiar to you, you should be on the other side of the curtains. Yeah, it's going to be one of those kind of speeches. When I was putting this together, when Brandon and Anishka first told me that they were getting engaged and getting married, they asked me, obviously, to give Anishka away, and at some point I have to make a speech. So I got some advice on what makes a good wedding speech, and I was told that it's a lot like making love, where there'll be some laughing, possibly some crying at some point. And if people start going for their phones, you've probably gone on for too long and you need to wrap it up. First up, I'd like to thank, we have a number of people that came from out of town for the wedding. And to start with Jane, coming from Kentucky on Brandon's side of the family. Thank you very much for coming in. We have 3 young ladies from New York. There they are, yeah. Katrina and Tracy and Wendy over there. Thank you very much for coming in. Pavel and his wife Julia from Colorado, and their beautiful daughter Gemma, who is a flower girl. Thank you very much. Also, my sister Cheryl and her husband Andrew from Australia.
Yay! You're winning.
We're winning so far.
And last but not least, Anishka's grandmother, Sophia, from Poland. Thank you very much. I was lucky enough to first meet Aga when she was 10 years old. She was a very shy child with a head full of wild curls and little small glasses. I was told to leave that out. But I think it was probably the 3rd time that I'd gone out with Anna that I actually coaxed a few words from Anishka. And I think it was the same time that I learned how to pronounce her name. So that worked out pretty well. But she's always been a strong-willed, independent young girl. I think it's... Oh, yeah. And that comes from, even as a young girl, there was not one vegetable that passed her lips for the first 20 years of her life. Of course, her favorite food was pepperoni pizza, except after she ordered it, she pulled off all the pepperoni and then ate the cheese pizza. But she's always been very particular about what she liked, and she knows what she wants, and has always been, willing to go out and strive and get what she's wanted. And that goes through her education and getting her degree from the University of Texas at Dallas, going on to get her master's in accounting at the University of Dallas, and then obviously on to knowing what she wants in a man, and that was Brandon. Now, at this point, I was going to tell some stories about a few other boyfriends.
I think we
My
vetoed that,
lawyers
didn't we?
have told me that I can't go there, so we'll just move on. Okay. But what I would like to do, Anna, can you come over for a second? Please. Okay. This is Anna, Anishka's mother. Okay. And what we wanted is a funny story, the first time that Sophia met Brandon. And it's best told in Polish, I think, and then I'll translate for you, because my Polish is not very good, which means it's non-existent. But the first time we met was right around outside Sangria, actually, okay, on Cole and Henderson there. And the first sighting of Sophia with Brandon, hi Gemma, okay. Sophia, the first words that she said when she saw Brandon were,
Myślałam, że on jest troszeczkę wyższy.
thank you, Anna,
Which means
leaving me to take the punchline. Which
No,
also
I'm leaving.
translated means that I imagined him to be taller. But obviously, it's a great honor for me to give away Anishka today at her wedding. As I said, I really only came into her life about a midpoint there. There's a lot of people here tonight that have played a large role in raising Anishka with her mother, from our three friends from New York when she was a young child growing up in Brooklyn, to moving to Texas, and Paul Konitzky, he's around here somewhere.
Paul?
And somehow or other, I was lucky enough to get involved in the situation as well. When I was first asked to give away Anishka, three things came to mind. First was, give her away? Well, yeah, sure, that's great. The second was, well, give her away? Like, can't we get something for her? And the third was sort of just how proud it is, the honor to do that. Okay? And then going on from there, a lot of people say, when your daughter gets married, that you're not really losing a daughter, you're gaining a son-in-law. And I can't think of how lucky we are and how appropriate that is in this situation. I really feel like we've come out way ahead, knowing Brandon, getting to know him and his family, his wonderful family. I feel we're so far ahead of the game. It's great. With that, I see people going for their phones. It's time to wrap it up. So if everyone could grab their glass, please, for toast.
Jezu, że tu ładko.
mój glas.
Gdzie masz wódkę? Tu.
I'd just like to say
Nie wiem, czy to się
simply
skończy.
to Anishka and Brandon, destroy it.